Young horse by the name of Warhorse. A bay horse foaled in 2009. Ladies and gentlemen, he is by General Nadine from the Giants Causeway in Rathlin Island. She herself out of the Seattle Slough Mare in Storm and Winter. Again, wonderful sideline to the forties, of course, the Great Northern Dancer sideline. The horse in front of us is by General Nadine, ladies and gentlemen. He, of course, that freakish talent, of course. He won 13 races, he won the Newmarket Handicap. He was a phenomenal racehorse and became an outstanding sire. Champion sire of 2-year-olds in New Zealand, predominantly through the deeds of the horse in front of us in Warhorse. But he has, of course, sired some 48 individual stakes winners, including Regimental Gal, Mrs. Onassis, Military Rose, Ichihara, of course, Night War. He has been a wonderful sire and a great speed influence over his very short but very illustrious stud career, did General Nadine. Warhorse, ladies and gentlemen, is out of the Giants Causeway mare in Rathlin Island. Giants Causeway, of course, has been a phenomenal sire in the Northern Hemisphere, but now becoming a great broodmare sire as well. He's got some 44 individual stakes winners under the belt of his daughters, ladies and gentlemen. The sire of the Dams, the winners of over $62 million, including horses like Vera's in America, who of course is now starred at Coolmore, Solid Rain, the champion from South Africa, and Escado, the very smart group here in Australia. The dam in Rathlin Island herself is a half-sister to a very successful racehorse and sire in California Dame. Now, when you get these families that are recognised sires, ladies and gentlemen, he, of course, the sire of horses like Rebel Dame, and Witness, Lake Sententia, of course. You've got a very, very good and successful running family in support of this horse. On the racetrack, well, ladies and gentlemen, he's a very, very gifted performer. He won 3 races, including the Diamond Stakes at Group 1 level at Ellerslie in New Zealand as a juvenile. He, of course, it's a very, very important stallion prerequisite to be able to win at Group 1 level as a 2-year-old. If you look at the great sires of the world, and certainly the great sires in Australia, you'll find that the greater percentage of them were proven Group 1 performers as young horses, as 2-year-olds. He was voted champion 2-year-old in New Zealand, ladies and gentlemen, in winning he won 3 races in total and 8 placings from his 26 starts. He was a stakes winner at both 2 and 3. Of course, he was also Group 1 placed as a 3-year-old in New Zealand when he ran 3rd in the 2000 Guineas. So he was a very, very good horse who trained on to be twice stakes placed as a 5-year-old. So he's a good sound performer as well. You can have a look at him, ladies and gentlemen. He's a lovely balanced horse, elegance about him. He's got that quality that came about with a horse like General Nadine, as I mentioned, out of a Giants Causeway mare, out of a Seattle Slough mare as well. He does carry a triple cross of the great blood of Northern Dancer, ladies and gentlemen. Retired started in 2015 at Bombora Downs and Bitten down on the Mornington Peninsula. Very well run establishment by Christophe Roucheur. He stands at a service fee of $7,700 with a free return, ladies and gentlemen. Captain Webb did advise me that we had the new DVDs that are out. So if anybody would like to make sure you grab one of the new DVDs. And a most attractive and very comprehensive brochure on Warhorse is also available. It's very much a welcome addition to the stallion ranks of Victoria, ladies and gentlemen. The champion 2-year-old of his time in New Zealand, ladies and gentlemen. The last stallion for today, Warhorse, a Bale Brown stallion, foaled in 2009 by General Nadine from Rathlin Island, by Giants Causeway from Storm and Winter, by Seattle Slough, some of the finest blood you'll ever see, retiring to Bombora Downs at Bitten on the Mornington Peninsula, $7,700. Thank you very much.